In this video, we're going to make a prop adapter for a gas motor. It's going to be similar to this one. And I got a piece of 2-inch stock chucked up. It's 60/61, and I got almost 2 inches sticking out above or in front of the jaws. So the first thing I'm going to do is center drill it. And then face it off. Turn it down to about 1/900 for a rough size, and it's going to be 1 7/8 when I get completely finished, but that'll be a while from now. I got a lot of work to do on it first. Okay, it's turned down to 890 right now. I want it to be 875 when I finish it, but that's good enough. Now I'm going to go ahead and form the rest of it. And I'm going to turn the rest of it down to 1 1/8. Okay, I'm down to 1/300, and I need to swap tools and cut this side away. And the part's red hot right now, so I got to wait for it to cool off too. Okay, so here I got it roughed out. I'm at 1 inch, 153 thousandths. I'm going to let it cool off for a little bit before I do any finish cuts. And then this surface right here, I'm going to try to hold at 1 1/8 or 1 125. And I'm going to turn this down to 1 875. I'm going to cut a little bit of a relief on the inside here, and then put a knurl right here on this surface. So I'm going to go ahead and do the little undercut thing right here, right now, next. Okay, here I'm taking about 20 thousandths off, and I'm going to stop about 3/8 of an inch from the end. And you'll see why in the next operation where I knurl it. Looks about right. This is my homemade knurling tool. I bought the knurling tool from McMaster Car. It's a piece of 1 inch cold rolled steel. It's 3/4 of an inch from center to the bottom. The knurling tool is about 7/16 wide. You can get it from McMaster Car, and it just rides on a 1/4 inch dowel pin. Okay, I'm ready to knurl it. I got the spindle down to the slowest possible speed that it'll run on this lathe. So I turn the spindle on, spray some oil on it, and then run the carriage in. I'm knurling it right now. Just hold it there for a couple of seconds and back it off. That's going to be the knurl that holds the prop, or grips the back of the prop. Okay, so I'm going to be tapping this, drill and tapping at 5/16 24 for 75% thread. I want a letter I drill, which I've got in, and I want to drill it about 3/4 deep, so I already got my depth thing set at 1 inch. So I'll drill till I get to 1 3/4. I think I'm at 700 RPM. Okay, I got the tap in between the centers, and it's up against the part, and I'm going to start tapping it. The center keeps the tap from walking. Now there's probably different ways to do this, but this is the way I've done it all my life, and it seems to work pretty good. There's probably faster ways, but I'm not in a hurry. Okay, I'm about 3/4 deep. Now I'm going to back the tap out and clear the chips out. And do it again with a flat bottom tap. I'm doing the finish cut on the 1 7/8 diameter. Okay, this is the finish cut on the 1 1/8 diameter. I'm taking 8 thousandths right now. Okay, we're pretty much done with this. We just need to put a chamfer on both sides, front and back. That looks about right. That looks about right. Next step is I need to cut it off. Alright, so here it is. It's cut off. I used a power hacksaw to cut it off. You can see it's shaping up pretty good. Now we need to go to the mill, to the milling machine, to machine the backside. Alright, so I've done this before, as you guys can see, and I got a fixture here that fits on my mill table. And what it does is the part fits through it like this, and it keeps it from spinning. And I got two 1/4 20s drilled and tapped at 4-inch centers on my mill. So I clamp the part down on that, center it like this, and indicate around this surface till it's dead nuts. Then I machine this surface flat, and then drill and tap it for 8mm 1.0 for Pouland 42. So you'll see how I do that here in a minute. Okay, fixture's bolted down. I'm going to indicate it next. Okay guys, this is like within probably 5/10 thousandths of an inch. This is a metric meter, so 3 of those lines is 1,000. I'm at 19 there, 19 here, 19 and a half, and 19 here. So then you zero the readout, and we're ready to center drill it. Alright, I'm center drilling it, And then I'm going to drill and tap it. I haven't moved the table. I haven't touched the table since I indicated it in. Okay, I got a letter I drill in there. I forced it in a 1/4 inch collet. Now I just drill this. All right, I'm tapping it right now. Back in the tap out. That's an 8mm and a 1.00 M. I think it's 39 thousandths per thread. Got a 1/4 inch end mill in there right now. 1/4 inch 2 fluid, a nice sharp one. I'm taking about 100 thousandths at a time. I'm going to go the other way with it. All right, parts are done. Basically, all I need to do is just sand that off, sand that little chamfer around the corner, and I'm done with it.